What's going on, y'all? It's the kid J Nolan here. Hey man, just to start this video out, I'm gonna say big shout out and much respect to City Girls JT for launching her resource website called No Bars Reform. Now, this platform goes in tandem with the new song that she just dropped today called No Bars, which is basically an original freestyle record or something where she just got some bars off with no hook. We're gonna get into all the details of the record in just a few minutes, but first I want to get to the most important part, which is what she's doing for prison reform. So the No Bars Reform mission is to help formerly incarcerated women successfully integrate back into society after prison. All right, so this is really dope for anybody that made a couple bad decisions or some really bad mistakes in life. You should not be completely outcasted and chastised and just left out to dry once you make amends. So yeah, I think this is really cool. According to the official website, the organization is going to be providing resources such as housing, employment, help with substance abuse, and therapy. All right, now for those of y'all that may not be so familiar with JT's story, this definitely hits close to home because she served 24 months in prison back in Miami. She was arrested back in 2018 for identity theft fraud. So she was doing some scamming out here in the streets, man. So the shit that they was rapping about in them songs, she was really living that lifestyle, doing all that city trans girl shit that put them on. I'm not advocating for any of that behavior, by the way. I'm just saying she rapped about her real life. And as I stated before, that same behavior is what made her serve 2 years in prison. She was also released into a halfway house in 2020 where they were able to launch the City Girls off the ground. Now, of course, Young Miami was out here doing her thing, you know, kind of keeping the name alive, putting some music out, and she was kind of like the face of the group for a hot second. But Young Miami ain't even a goddamn rapper, right? She don't write her own bars. JT be doing a lot of the heavy lifting with the songs, the hooks, her verses, and Miami kind of gets in where she fits in. And that's what works for her. You know what I'm saying? Like, she's made herself a media mogul at this point. Dating P. Diddy, got her own show, Carisha Please. That thing is catapulting her way beyond what any verse or song could do for her. So it's all working in tandem as it needs to. In an official statement from her organization, they say, since her release, JT has vowed to use her voice and platform to help other incarcerated women rehabilitate into society by assisting with resources such as, again, therapy, job placement, social services, and housing. And these are all very important things for people that are getting out of prison, man, because it's so hard. It's hard enough to build your life out in the streets from ground zero, but to have to go through the prison system, go through all of the dejection that you experience in prison, all of the violence, all of the bad food, all of the darkness that's in there. It's nothing but steel around you. Then you get released back into society. You've already hardened your heart so much just to survive in there. Now you got to figure out what life is like all over again. If you serve multiple years in that prison or in that situation, life passes you by. The trends and the things that were going on when you left, those things are no more. Sometimes people go in, there's a whole new president when they come out. There's a whole new mayor, governor, etc. The whole political system that you knew when you went in is totally different. All of the styles that were cool when you left, they're a little bit behind. Even the slang on the streets could change so fast and people start saying things to you and you're like, man, what the fuck you saying? You trying to insult me, dog? So yes, people do need a lot of help. Not to mention the fact that if you commit a felony in this country, they make it almost impossible for you to get a decent job. You're basically relegated to fast food and low maintenance retail jobs. And sometimes they don't even want to hire you. They're not going to trust you because it's like, I can't put you on the cashier because you might steal the money. I can't put you around no inventory. You might steal that. I don't want you coming in stealing my motherfucking Mountain Dew because we got to account for shit that's missing. You could be having an excellent interview, thinking you about to get this job, and then they see that little check mark on there, and the whole vibe just change up. The hiring manager, the person interviewing you, they whole demeanor can change. They body language change. They basically looking at you like you might as well walk out this motherfucking room right now. Don't play with it. Don't play with it. Lola Brooke. So yes, anything that these celebrities can do in honor of that to help people, you know what I'm saying, to assist people to find other resources in order to better themselves, in order to educate themselves. All of these things are very important, man, because like I said before, this country does not make it easy for anyone that may have made a mistake. Now, I'm not saying you should be tenderhearted on everybody coming out of prison, but there are a great number of people that, number one, were never guilty of a crime to begin with, and those who just made really poor decisions, might have been hanging with the wrong crowd, might have got themselves caught up in bad influences. And I'm not saying that they should have it easy, but they shouldn't have it extremely hard just for that. Now, for the murdering motherfuckers, I don't know what to say about y'all. Write a book or something. Now, getting into this No Bars track from JT, I'm gonna go ahead and say it, man. This is actually one of the best City Girls songs out. Now, it doesn't have a hook. It's not the most catchy record you're ever gonna hear in your life, but it is a very reinvigorated JT rapping like her life is on the line. She's giving you bars. She's giving you punchlines. She's giving you metaphors. She's giving you scam bars. She's giving you sex rap. She's giving you a lot in a very short period of time. Again, she doesn't have Miami standing in her way, so she's really just going on a barrage, barring up. I know for all my lyric heavy people out there, you probably like, nigga, what song did you listen to? I ain't hear bars like that. I'm just saying, compared to what's going on in hip hop today, y'all know lyricism is not the priority. Y'all know that style of music is not what everybody's looking for. So compared to what Blueface and niggas like that are doing, compared to Future, compared to goddamn Lil Baby and all these other niggas, yeah, they could put some rhymes together. Lil Baby can definitely go with some of the best of them, but he chooses not to. JT, she been putting that pen to work. I would really love to see her put together her own solo project. Unfortunately, that's not going to happen anytime soon. They say that this song is actually going to be featured on the upcoming City Girls album. So I don't know how many solo records she's going to have, if this is going to be the only one, if she's got a few on there, if Miami's going to have her own solo records, which I would not be looking forward to hearing. You know what I'm saying? But just know JT's pen is pretty sharp. The song has already topped the iTunes rap and hip hop chart. It's also number 5 in the iTunes all genre chart right now. So I'm not the only person that's liking this record. If she made more of these types of songs, I would actually tune in to JT a lot more. I would tune in to the City Girls a lot more, because it's going to give you a little bit of everything. It's going to give you some reality bars. It's going to give you some scam bars. It's going to give you some pussy rap. It's going to give you a little bit of what she's been thinking. You feel me? They say that there may be a No Bars remix featuring Nicki Minaj. I don't know how real or true that is, but I guess y'all gonna have to cross your fingers and hope. And for all the ladies out there, if you served any time in prison, I say go ahead and sign up. Check out nobarsreform.com. See if there's any resources that can help you, get you reingratiated into society, get you some books, some literature, some things that might be able to assist you. Let me know what y'all think down below in the comments. Be sure to like and share this video. If this is your first time seeing me on YouTube, go ahead and subscribe to the channel. Hit the post notification bell for all updates. If you're anybody that actually needs some help with your music, trying to build your brand, trying to get your music in TV and film, anything of the like, hey, go ahead and visit my website, pengameelite.com. It's linked down below in the description. Check out what I got for you there, man. I have close to 200 song placements in major TV and film, from Kevin Hart, Lizzo, all these different shows that are out. Lizzo's Watch Out for the Big Girls, Kevin Hart's Zero F's Given comedy special on Netflix, All American, Little Fires Everywhere, The Hype on HBO Max. I could go on and on for days. I'm in all of these television programs. If you want to learn how to do that, check my website out. I've got a course called Paid to Play, because you know, in music, a lot of times they want you to pay to play. They want you to pay to get on stage. They want you to pay to get on a playlist. They want you to pay to get inside the venue. The onus is always on the artist to come out of pocket for some shit. In this course, you're going to learn how to actually get paid for people to hear your music on a wide scale. If that's something that interests you, again, visit pengameelite.com, and I'll see y'all on the next one. All right? Much love and respect, y'all. Peace.